It is going to be day 14. Let's play another day. Day 14. I need this keyboard. Let's do a camera check on here. Yeah, looking good. Well, good is a relative term. Day 14. So, I now know what the antechamber holds. It holds the basement key. But I am no closer. So I need to try and crack the other safes. That is one step of what I need to do. Oh yeah, I've still got blessing for the dancer. So gems are extra valuable. Let's have a look at where I was here on this puzzle. So I've got an if and there's no pictures in there, and that's always the antechamber, so there never will be any pictures in there. So I'm confident that that is just a space. And what other two-letter words are there other than we? That start with a W, I mean. So I think we have our first line. Though I haven't got to the top right. I'd like to get there just to confirm it. If we count, it's got to be small. I've got to get there as well. Gates probably. There's a lot of places I've still got to get. I'll make that my sort of primary mission. And if I ever... if I get the office, I will take it for sure because I want to try it safe again. I don't know where there are other safes. Maybe there's one in the Baron's bedroom, but I've never seen that. I'd also like to do more with the pool. Oh, I should go outside to get an outdoor room as well. And I'd like to do more with the workshop. Those contraptions they made last time were great. I mean, I don't think I got much use out of the, what was it called? The divining rod thingy. Where have I written those notes? Yeah, it was a, yeah, it was the pick sound amplifier. That was massive. I loved that. I wouldn't mind trying the detector shovel. That sounds fun. I wouldn't mind trying the jackhammer, I guess, but you have to give up the broken lever to do that. And then we've got the dowsing rod. That's what I had. Didn't really get much use out of it, I think. I think mainly by the time that was showing up, by the time I was able to use it, I mean, I had very strong opinions on what rooms I wanted, so I wasn't just kind of going on the whims of the dowsing rod at that point. Is that how you say it? Dowsing? Dozing? Dowsing? Anyway, yeah, let's play. So, yeah, first thing, I'm going to go outside and get myself another outdoor room. Is it called an outdoor room? Outer room. Hovel. Special floor plans now cost additional steps instead of gems. I wonder how many. And the root cellar, more likely to contain dig spots today. I've taken the tool shed a couple times. Let's try something else. Let's try the hovel. This might let me rotate more often, since I won't then have to spend gems on special floor plans, so maybe I can make more use of the blessing of the dancer. Let's read about the hovel. A squalid dwelling on the edge of the estate belonging to one of the groundskeepers. It's kind of... Hey, it's not so bad. We've got some lore. Great. Got a spinning wheel. That's a serious light. We've got some more lore there. That is a... Yeah, that is a questionable bed. Is this a furnace? Is it a hearth? Oh. So that is 4. That looks so similar to the elevator in The Witness. I loved The Witness. What an excellent game. Alright, let's check out the lore. Ah, Mr. Ravan. So he was a groundskeeper. Denny Ravan, wasn't it? Anne Babbage. Did we have her first name already? I don't know. Gotta write notes. Right, Denny Ravan. A groundskeeper. He no longer works here. His packages or letters are to be returned. And there was a note there saying, did they prove he was the one that stole the Baron's mail? Okay, and then... I'm looking for where I've written about Mrs. Babbage. Thought it was around here somewhere. Pantry food. Utility room. I definitely wrote about her a bit with the office, so maybe I'll write it there. Office. At least I thought I did. Project. Ah, yes, the email from Anne Babbage. Oh, I had already written down her name. Okay, alright, let's read on. I didn't get very far, did I? Dear Mr. Ravan, your half-hearted dedication and maintenance of the grounds have been greatly... What? She's savage, Anne Babbage. Savage Babbage. Your half-hearted dedication and maintenance of the grounds have been greatly appreciated. I love it. However, I regret to inform you that your services as the groundskeeper at Mount Holly will no longer be required, effective immediately. So I wonder if the guy whose notes I picked up at the orchard, if he was the replacement, because he was saying that the previous groundskeeper hadn't left very good notes or no notes at all or something like that. So it sort of seems like that guy replaced Denny Ravan. I regret to inform you that your services as the groundskeeper at Mount Holly will no longer be required, effective immediately. This decision has been made after careful consideration and is based upon repeated observations and documented instances of neglect in the performance of your duties. The state of the green rooms in particular has deteriorated significantly over the last few months, which reflects poorly on the rest of the staff. You are required to vacate the hovel by the 20th of March. Dates. Ravan. Fired and to be out. What was it? March 20th. Presumably of this year, but perhaps not. I might have dates in the orchard that I could check. Oh, maybe I'll also start a new section for Hovel, and yeah. So let's do that over here. Denny Rivan. Letter of termination. Required to be out of Hovel by Hovel by March 20. Okay, let's read on. You are required to vacate the hovel by the 20th of March, ensuring all tools and equipment belonging to the estate are returned to the tool shed in good condition. Your final wages will be settled promptly upon completion of these instructions. We thank you for the time and service and wish you the best in your future endeavours. From Anne Babbage, House Manager. So, tools returned to the tool shed. The tool shed I've already seen, I think. Outer rooms, tool shed, yeah. So yeah, we have already seen that. Okay, so I don't think there's much more to write about that other than to reflect again on just how savage Anne Babbage is. Your half-hearted dedication and maintenance of the grounds have been greatly appreciated. Okay, alright, we got more lore. So let's look at that. 45 rooms. 2 wings, 9 ranks, 2 starting rooms. Yeah. Why 2 starting rooms? What does he mean by that? Is he talking about the antechamber and the entrance hall? Or the entrance hall and this outer room? Or the entrance hall and the grounds? No, the grounds aren't a room. I assume the antechamber and the entrance hall. So 45292. 45292. What's the coincidence? This is fucking stupid. Where is room 46? 7590, I guess that's the date. Tested my full house theory, no luck. As expected. So his full house theory, he expected to have no luck. Alright. Well, I guess that's a null hypothesis or something. Okay, I guess I'll write down that date too. I may as well scribble down this whole thing actually. So we've got $45 rooms. We got the grid. He says 2 wings, antechamber, sealed. It says 9 ranks, 2 starting rooms, and it says 45292. Coincidence? Where is room 46? 3 question marks. And it says 7590. which I'm guessing is American style, July 5th, 90, but I'll just put that in quotes since I don't know. Could be the 7th of May. Tested my full house theory. No luck. As expected. Okay, he has colored these numbers differently. Maybe that's just to show me the 45 is from somewhere, the 2 is from somewhere else, the 9 is from somewhere else, the 2 is from somewhere else. I think it probably is. But I'll write that down just in case. 45, 2, 9, 2, blue-ish, pink, purp, and yellowish. Good enough. So I'm guessing what he means by full house theory is that if he opens, if he drafts every single room off the grid, then magically he'll get room 46. And I don't think I ever posited that, but I mean, it's a reasonable guess if you've got nothing else, I suppose. Nothing points towards it, but yeah. But he says no luck. So I think this is telling me don't bother trying to uncover every single room in the same day. I think that is what this is telling me. There's no other page or anything. Okay, I think we're done with the hovel. I've got to go check out that elevator. Still pretty curious about that. I'm trying to go with one hand, so I want to take a drink. Still pretty curious about the what is it? The pond, the wishing well, whatever that is, up there. Okay, I'm guessing I'll need the basement key here. Oh! I really thought that would not do anything. Oh, yeah. Maybe with a key in there, this will take me somewhere different. So I'm still curious about them. I think the very first day when I looked out, I was, yeah, noticing those arches there. So this is just going to take me back up again, I think. So I don't think I've got any need to do that. Alright, into the darkness. The precipice. Underground, it says. This is loud. I hope I'm audible above it. Okay. Assay 502. What does assay mean? I'm gonna find out. Fine assay. The testing of a metal or ore to determine its ingredients and quality. Okay. It is Scripps and Rudford Mining Company, the excavation department. Foreman's log number 3, and the date is 7/2/1915. So this is a long time ago. Okay, we've got to Thomas Sinclair. I think that's Herbert's dad. Okay, I guess I gotta start a new section of notes. What was this called again? The precipice. Okay, we have Scripps and Rudford Mining Company. Excavation Department. Performance log 3. Dated 7.2.1915. Okay, and from there I will summarize. So, as our client Thomas Sinclair suspected, the arches that were visible from the south cliff were part of a much longer arcade carved into the rock face. Last week, when our crew first arrived, only 2 supporting pillars were visible, but after only a few days of clearing vines, moss and dirt, we have uncovered a dozen more. Our exploration so far has been limited and entirely superficial, as every shaft we have surveyed has ended abruptly, and every promising path leading deeper into the mountain has been blocked by tunnels packed tight with soil, rock, and debris. This site is either much older than we had first assumed, or someone deliberately had these chambers buried. Okay, so how to summarize this? They were contracted to explore / uncover the arches / tunnels. Uncovered a lot from vines, dirt, etc. But every shaft leading deeper is blocked by tunnels tight with soil, rock, debris. Much older than at first assumed. Or deliberately buried. Or someone deliberately buried the chambers. Okay. Man. Underground now. Anything else here? Anything hiding? Alright, so here I guess is one of the arches. Got a bit of a graphical glitch there. Okay. I really can't use any of these lamps, huh? Okay. That's interesting, but I'm going to keep going. So I've got something to explore there. Getting really close to the waterfall now. Okay, we've got more lore. Love it. Okay, so this is the foreman's copy. Do not remove from sight. And it is Realm and Something. Sigils of the Past and Presumably Present. By Professor R. Willard. Van Aries, Robert Bird and Sons, 1905. Okay, I'm going to have a quick look at my library notes to see if this was one of those books. Where are my library notes? Right, here we go. So we had... No, this is not one of those books. Okay. I gotta write more notes. Foreman's copy of Realm and blank. Sigils of the Past and I presume Present by Prof. R. Willard, which I will underline. Published by Ben Aries, Robert Bird Sons, 1905. Okay. Let's see, what do we got? Something, probably introduction. Blah blah blah. Oh! The torn off bit is reminding me of the torn off bit that we see in the archive, which I did not screenshot. Okay, I'm gonna screenshot these first two pages just because I don't see everything. The screenshot program is not running. Save that. And save that. Okay. Right, so introduction. Something of the first era found something either of a natural resulting from the creations of were accustomed to record various signs with the aid of. They did this in order that of their realm might not be presumably understood by strangers. Historically speaking, sigils are not a new tradition. They've been found in every era and every culture and predate both written text and heraldic arts. However, today when we use the term sigil, we are referring specifically to realm sigils, those crude circular marks of designation found on royal artifacts, buildings, and older documents. Now, have I seen anything like this sigil before? I can't think of any. I'm thinking a little bit of the north door inside the antechamber, which I just saw last time. But that was just kind of it looked like a moon, crescent moon. So I don't think that was one of these, but I mean, we'll read on. Perhaps it'll give us more examples. Okay, so these crude circular marks of designation found on royal artifacts, buildings, and older documents. I wonder if some of these were in the stamps that we've collected. These teeth, these spiky bees, they definitely look familiar. Why? Do I have something in my notebook that looks like that? So I'm looking for pictures that I might have drawn. Nope. 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 No. Maybe not. Oh. The circular nature of it looks a little bit similar to the... Does it never end spiral in Her Ladyship's chamber. But, I mean, that's a spiral and this isn't, so they're just both circular, and I think that is not particularly notable. Okay, this book was written to make simple the understanding of these fascinating glyphs, and to clearly display the correlation between each sigil and the iconography of that realm's royal art. How is the image of a leafless burning tree seen in geometric lines, and what does that tell us of a kingdom's history? Each line, each circle, and each variation tells a story of the land. Even the adorned borders around the sigils have special meaning. Okay. So, I'll write that part down, I think. So let's draw an example. Let's draw this sigil. So we've got 2 concentric circles. We've got a siren going by. Sorry about that. We have a pentagon in the middle. A very weird siren to it. Pentagon. We've got 4 lines splitting this inner circle into quadrants. Each of those got 2 kind of crossy lines on it. And then we've got 2 sets of teeth in each one. And then on the outside we've got all these squigglies. You can see my lovely rendition of it just here. And so it is saying here that each line, each circle, and each variation tells the story of the land. Even the adorned borders around sigils have special meaning. Alright. Probably should have just read on before reading that, shouldn't I? Before writing that, shouldn't I? The sigil. To understand a realm sigil, I'll just realm sigil. Okay, to understand a realm sigil, we must first dismantle the symbol and identify the individual elements that make up the whole. Okay, so that's the one I drew out. Each sigil is composed of 4 things. The core. Okay, so the core. I drew that really badly, but the dividing lines. Bracket raise. And then we've got these stars going around. The moats. And we've got double circle, this stuff, and that's called the border. Four elements. The core. dividing lines, the notes, and the border. Okay. Alright, let's learn about the core. At the center of each sigil is a unique shape, different for each realm. Okay. Unique shape, different per realm. If the core gives us a name, then the rest of the sigil tells us the history behind that name. So, it's a name. In quotes. Still, it is important to be able to identify and distinguish the core as a first step in deciphering any sigil, as all the other parts are meaningless if we don't first know the place we are describing. Should be identified first. Okay, so several examples of cores from well-known realms, I'm guessing. Alright, we've got, that keyhole in the elevator looks like that first one, there's a Rotunda one. We've got the pentagon, starts with there. We've got the, oh, I've seen that before. Where have I seen that? We've got the ER something. Got the... Not sure if con or core. And then we've got... that one looks familiar too. That starts with AR, I think. Okay, I'm going to screenshot this one too. I'm going to screenshot every torn page, I think. Alright, so the rays. Let's learn about the rays. I guess I'll leave a space. This all seems very important. Rays. I guess I've got to screenshot this as well. So, earth from the core will come lines splitting the sigil, one sigil to another, differ in number, style. The differences in these immediately reveal several things about the realm. Counting the sigil will transportate. Were they, or ships having expanse of Okay, I can't get much from this. Torn page. Oh boy, it gets worse. Ship routes, carriages, trails, forays, galloping, locomotion, track-based travel. Boy. Okay, I've got some info here at least. So this is, I think this is talking about the border now. I wonder if this page was moats. Oh no, here's moats. So this whole thing was rays. Okay, so these are some examples of what rays can look like. Okay, let's write some of this. Okay. Wavy lines. Heat. Scorched air and blazing sun cause the otherwise straight rays to appear shimmering. Shimmer. Okay, then we've got triple lines. Rainy. Pouring is in italic there. That looks like some kind of clue. Three vertical lines. Pouring down, and then we've got stormy, jagged, and we've got a ray dotted with falling circles, and that's used for colder realms in which snow is a common occurrence. Okay, that looks kind of familiar. Dotted with falling circles. Snow. And then we've got bent curved lines. Wind. Buckling under the high winds. Okay. Okay, then we've got moats. I'm going to leave a lot of space for rays because there are a lot of missing pages. Moats. So it gives us all these pictures. I'm going to draw them all. So we've got those. Got, is that a circle with one line in it? Maybe. Oh, they're all coming out below anyway. I should just read ahead. On each sigil, moating between the rays, are small figures called moats. From the shape and style of the moats used on a sigil, we can tell the type of society a given realm proclaimed, if they considered themselves mighty in arms or blessed by artistic and economic fortune. I mean, these realms, this is all starting to sound like this is some multiverse stuff going on here. Huh. Okay, so we've got tribal. We've got I guess that's a circle with kind of 3 dots. Agricultural. Harvest, farming, hunter slash gatherer. Kind of draw that one bigger. Okay, then we've got martial. Militaristic. And that's torn, so I guess I will screenshot. We've got a chunk missing from a rectangle. Metropolitan. Large city-state with a dense urban and populous centre. Okay. Got 3 books, I guess. Academic, a centre for knowledge, advanced in various scholarly pursuits. These realms are home to many schools, universities, and libraries. Square with a dot in the middle. Industrial, engineering-driven culture with a focus on manufacturing, invention, and production. Engineering, manufacturing, invention, and production. Okay, then we've got X with dots in a circle. Spiritual, reverence for nature, animals, guiding forces. And then we got poetic, which looks like it's a little flower. Arts, writing, music, language. Alright, and then the border. And that looked like it was complete, that mud section. Okay, so around each sigil is an adorned edge serving as a container for the information within. There are 8 different borders, each one corresponding to a different colour. Ooh. Do these correspond to the colours of the rooms? These borders always correspond to the banner and national colours of that specific realm. The colour of the flag that she flew as she went into darkness or something like that, right? Is darkness just underground? Is she flying a red flag? The wavy lines up there is red, and we saw that one earlier in the book. Interesting. Okay. So 1-to-1 relationship of border style to color. Same as banner slash national colors of realm. And I guess I gotta draw them out. Okay, we've got let's do them in the same order as that right hand page there. Be bored of looking at that. Be bored of looking at this instead. Okay, so we've got small dot, big dot, small dot, big dot, small dot, big dot. And then for it's black. And for red, we've got wavy lines. For violet, we've got these sections and also these dashes. For pink, we've got like a cog kind of thing. You can't really see. Gotta do this further up. For green, we've got to do those kind of lines. Yellow, we've got sunburst. Orange, we've got little triangles. Up, down, up, down, up, down, it looks like. And then for white, finally, we've got open circles. Alright. Putting it all together. By studying the core, rays, moats, and border of a sigil, you should now be able to unlock the meaning behind what had previously been an undecipherable enigma. Okay, we have another missing page here. Okay, so this one, from what I know, is red. It's a martial, militaristic realm. It's something to do with something. And whoa. There are 8 colors. This only gives me 5 of these. And it looks like it's complete. I was kind of expecting it to be 8. 8 colors, and there were 8 of those sort of deities, weren't there? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 of those moats as well. Okay, so we don't know much about the rays. Oh, I'm guessing those crossy lines on the rays in this example are part of the rays. They must be. So there's something about counting the rays. And it seems to be about a lot of stuff about transport here, that entire... Yeah, I think that whole page and this whole left page are all to do with transportation. No idea on the page that's missing on the right, or that page missing on the left. And then we've got some ray styles. Okay. That's a lot of notes. And... banners. Marshall. Bog. Why is that written there? Okay, I'm going to write last page of book has handwritten note. It says red but crossed out. Banners, and then Marshall, and then Bog. Fog wasn't one of the options. There was heat, there was rainy, there was snow, there was stormy, and there was wind, but there wasn't fog. Might screenshot this last page. Save. Okay. So that's that. That's that book. Very, very enigmatic. Alright, so I've got another room to explore. What the heck? Wasn't this open a second ago? Wasn't that here? Was I too slow? Or is it back here? Oh, right, so I didn't actually notice this other doorway. Alright, oops. So I wonder if, are we going to change from precipice to something else? Can we go in here? We're not. We're still the precipice underground. Okay, let's check this out. Ha! Fuck! I knew I should have been writing stuff down about the chess pieces. Okay. Okay, so we have a chessboard. I guess I will make myself a new grid. Chess plausible. Yeah. So we have 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We have West Wing, Inner, Center, whatever I call that one, and East Wing. Yeah, so what can I do here? Can I move these around? Maybe I only need to put down 6. So I've got pawn, knight, bishop, rook, queen, king. I don't know the proper chess notation. I might actually look that up so I can use the right letters. Oh, oops, I left the wrong camera on. I walked up to this and picked up one of these, put it on, and then took it off again. Okay, so chess notation. Okay. We have K for king, Q for queen, R for rook, B for bishop, and N for knight. Do we not have a P for pawn or something? Why do we not have pawn? Search for pawn. Oh, for pawn moves, a letter indicating pawn is not used. Only the destination square is given. For example, C5 means pawn moves to C5. Okay, well I'm going to use a P. I should maybe just write this down so I'm not confusing myself. So we're going to have K for king. We're going to have queen. King, queen. We're going to have rook. We're going to have bishop. Knight. And pawn. Alright, and I think I just need to place all 6 of those. Maybe I don't have to visit every single freaking room. So this might be less of a pain than it perhaps would have appeared. If I click that, yeah, we still go to the same spot. There's the antechamber. Can I place one on the antechamber, or will it not let me, I wonder? It does let me. Okay, so that is a puzzle that I have a pretty good idea what to do for. That looks really deep. Why is it moving so much? The water should be still, I would have thought. Alright, I think I'm done down here for now. So I'm going to be looking out for things that look like sigils everywhere I go from now on. Yes, this was them exploring down here. Oh no, what's in the crate? I want that light. I'm kind of surprised that I got down here before going in that dark tunnel in the grounds. So hang on, let's look at my notes real quick. And yes, this looks a bit like the Orin blank core. I'm going to look at the book again just to get an idea, a better idea of the shape of that one. Do not remove from sight. Right, yeah, the inner bits are angled. I'm going to draw a better version on my one. And that looks a lot like what's on the elevator there. Is it a hole, or is it just a symbol? I thought it was a hole, perhaps for the basement key. That design, I think we've seen that elsewhere as well. Yeah, I didn't see any other doors on the way down. I think I'm going to ride it one more time though. I want to have a good handle on whether that key will do something. Take me lower, take me higher, take me somewhere in the middle. It really didn't look like it. Okay, can I see down below us here? I cannot. Very strange to have a elevator in the kind of diamond rather than the square configuration, where the entrance is on a corner rather than on a flat edge. Alright, neat. I guess that will always be here now, because I lit those 4 things. Maybe if I shut one of them off, then the elevator goes away again. I don't know. Alright, let's have a quick look. Oh, were you guys always there? Yeah, I think I might remember you from earlier. Yeah, alright, that's still... That doesn't look inviting. It would be very annoying if I just walked away even though something's changed. But I think it would have shown me if something had changed here. But too late, walking here now. Yeah, I don't think there's anything to do here. Unless I can light those. Ooh, I'm getting hungry, but I've barely started this play. I'm still 62 steps. Alright, so we're aiming for the chess puzzle. We're aiming for those particular rooms where I still want letters from the picture puzzle. What else was I aiming for? I get special rooms for steps, so that might make it a shorter game and I might see some new things. What else was I looking for? Safes. Okay, in we go. Is there a chess piece in the first room? There's birds. It's fun. The game shows you something new, and now, suddenly, you have to inspect every room carefully again. To look for things that you did not see before. No, I don't think there's a sigil on that stamp. Okay, I don't think there's a chess piece in here. So I will put an X in the entrance hall. Alright, let's go west. What am I trying to get again? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The first 5 ranks I have every letter from, so I don't really care down here. I have a spare bedroom. I guess let's go pantry. Get some coins. But maybe let's not go in yet. See if we get anything more interesting. Commissary. Step requirement 3. I guess I don't have a big need for the commissary. Let's go spare bedroom here. Alright, I'm gonna go the other way. A quick look at the cafe. Got some cash. Get a banana. Three. That's usually 1 gem. So maybe it's 3 steps per gem that it would usually cost. This was a pantry, so I don't want this. I guess corridor's okay. It's a shame to waste it here. Let's get the observatory. Do I have anything I want to inspect? I haven't had the observatory for a while. How many stars am I at? 9. Oh, it says in the corner as well. Was 9 anything? Diamondus Major. Okay, let's take a look. Oh, I saw night. Isn't this clouds again? No, this is a gem and the North Star, I forget what that does. Oh, Southern Cross, sorry. Rooms with 4 doors are more common. Alright. Okay, don't mind that at all. Okay, so we have a knight, which is an N. And we are there. So, N in that spot. I didn't actually look for chess pieces in there. I don't want to waste a step, so I'll probably go back anyway. Okay, west. I don't feel a need for the kitchen. This is not a bedroom. I guess storeroom is okay here. Let's get stuff, get a coin, look at the picture of the little bird. Get a diamond, get a key. Looks like there are no other items for me. Ah, the pawn. So we are far left, so we get a key. This puzzle might be really quick. Right, look for chess pieces. I guess I gotta look carefully on all of the shelves. Is there butter anywhere? There's sugar and flour. We need butter, then we can make delicious things. Coffee. I'm not seeing a chess piece. I don't think that there is a chess piece. Okay, back to the entrance hall. There was no chess piece in here. Yeah, let's go through the spare bedroom. And I guess I'll hope for the bedroom closet. Oh, there are pictures in here now. Nice. They didn't used to be. Do we have... Unmarkable, blah, blah, blah. The few strokes of violet paint that were applied before the abandonment of this project seem to imply this room's intended use as a bedroom. That's new. Yeah, okay, so we don't care about the pictures though, because, well, it's not just the paint that implies it's a bedroom. How about the fucking bed? That sort of implies it's a bedroom too. Steps on my currency this time, so I'm a little tempted to get that, but then I've only got one door. I don't want to risk that. I should get the Nook or the Commissary. Let's get the Nook. Nook with 2 keys. Oh, I didn't check for... I'm still in the spare bedroom. Alright. I didn't check for chess pieces. No, there are not. Okay, Nook. We have a Rook. We are far bottom right, so our Rook in that spot is what it's looking at like right now. We've got pawn, a knight, nothing, and a rook. 2 keys. Excellent. Anything else for me? Ah! Oh no, I thought for a second that was one of the sigils. Or something from a sigil. Okay, I guess I'm done in here. Let's go north. Bedroom isn't bad. Yeah, let's take bedroom. Two steps. Pawn again. I am here, so let's put another P there. Hi, Mum. Reddington. So no items in here for me today, I think. In the Talus Principle, sigils are tetrominoes, and these make me think of those. Okay, I think this is going west. This really sucks to get early. Which way is that facing? A bad way. 6 steps. I think Passageway was 3 gems, so perhaps the 3 steps per gem rule is not correct. It could be that it's 1 gem is 3 steps, 2 gems is 6 steps, 2 gems is, 4 or 5 steps, and 3 gems is 6 steps. Or maybe I'm misremembering. Difficult. I don't want that to face that way. I could pay to rotate it. I am tempted to do that. I don't want the archives this early. Although I do kind of want to look at that torn piece again. Shit. It's too early. It's too early. Rotate. I feel like that was a decent use of a gem. Okay. Funeral parlor. I don't want to do the puzzle yet, so I won't even pick that up. I wonder if that can be combined with things. That would be interesting, if it can be combined with things at the, in the workshop. No puzzle piece in here? I mean, no chess piece? Seems not. Okay. Northwards to rank 3. I really don't want that this time. So I guess I am getting the corridor. I'm considering backtracking now to the entrance hall. But steps are my... Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Even those steps are my currency this time. Oh, it's not so bad going through the bedroom, I guess. I guess the den isn't bad if I rotate it. But the hallway I don't need to rotate. Yeah, I take the hallway. Any chess piece for me? No chess piece. North we go. Shit. I really don't want 7 locked doors, that's awful. And I really don't want to lose half of my steps. Oh boy. Well, we're doing the bedroom closet. What a waste. That's nice to have. And the compass gives me rooms facing north. Any chess piece for me today? Seems not. What is that? Oh, paint cans. Alright. We've still got the observatory music. The music lasts a long time when you hit a room. Maybe it just keeps going until there's another music cue. Back through the bedroom. 2 steps, please. Thank you. Back into here. So I'm like 6 steps down from where I was. There's only going to be 1 gem. Maybe it is worth doing, since I've got no reason to backtrack from now on. And since steps are my currency, I guess I'm doing this now. Did I pick it up? Yeah, I did. Was there anything interesting in here? M. Lowry. No, okay. All 3 statements are false. Well, that's false. 2 statements are false. Could be true. The gems are in a box with a false statement. Okay, this one is trickier. So all 3 statements are false. This is clearly false. That means that one of these has to be true, and the other one could be either. So let's say this is true. 2 statements are false. That means this is false and this is false. The gems are in a box with a false statement. So that gives me 2 options where the gems could be. I don't like that. I feel like this game, if well designed, should always have exactly 1 answer. So let's say that this one is true. Wait. What was I doing? All 3 statements are false. This box is false. We were going to say that this one is true. 2 statements are false. That would mean this is false and this is false. That means this is false. The gems are in the box with a false statement, so the gems should be in a box with a true statement, and that's only this one. So that's one possibility. Okay, if this is false, which we know one of them has to be true. If this one is true, this one must be false. Let's say this one's true instead. The gems are in a box with a false statement. Okay, and if this is true, this could either be true or false, but when we tested with this being true, this one had to be false. So we cannot have true here. So if this is true, this must be false. So the gems are in a box with a false statement. We're saying that that's false. Were we? No. I've got myself tangled. Oh, there's a pawn in here. Did I write that down? Where are we? We are there. I did not write that down. Shit, where was I? Okay, so we know this one is false. One of these has to be true. I'm just going in circles here. We tested when this one is true, and that meant this one had to be false, which makes the gems in a true box, which is here. Now, if we say this one is true, this one cannot be true, because this one being true forces this one false. So let's say this is true and this is false. Two statements are false is false. That means only one statement is false. That would be this one. And then this one could not be false anymore. So yes, this one is true. This one is false. So the gems are in a box with a true statement. That's this one. So it's going to only be one gem now, which is a bit of a shame. That one took me longer than usual. Okay, onwards. I thought I saw something shiny to pick up. I was wrong. Rank 3. Yeah, we have all of the stuff from rank 3. I don't see a chest piece, so we proceed. Whoa, okay, it is 3 per, and it was only 2 gems for this. Cloister doesn't do anything for me, or at least I don't know how to make it do something for me. Wish I could read about it again now. Well, I suppose I'm taking the passageway. Or I could redraw. I don't want to redraw because they're fine. They're fine. There's no chest piece or anything in here. No, nothing. Let's go east. Door's locked. Do I want to use a key? No, not until I have to. Don't want that. Rumpus room. Did I ever draft the Rumpus room? I don't remember. So we're having it. There's a bishop. In rank 5, right of center. 5, right of center. Bishop. Rumpus room. A uniquely modern fashioned gaming room, the Rumpus room has provided many guests of the estate with countless hours of recreation. Yeah, I drafted one time. The room is outfitted with a record player, 2 television sets. 2? Damn. In one room. A collection of board games and a mysterious antique fortune-telling automaton called Alzara. Very strange. Okay, maybe I'll draft to the west before I enter there. Could check with a magnifying glass. Do I want that? Guess I'm not too bothered about it. 9 steps for the cloister. Darkroom isn't too bad. Let's do the darkroom. Yeah, there were no chess pieces in either of those. Okay, let's have a look in here. Oh, when it said there are 8 coins, do I actually get them, or do I have to like gamble for them or something? I wonder. So there's the bishop, which I already noted down. Got checkers, backgammon, sorry. I guess that's a chessboard, but you can play other games on it. What do we got down here? I can't really read them. Got some blocks, got a TV, light with a hat on it, couple beers, A fish, bunch of diamonds, Alzara. Oh. Alright, so just a pile of coins. Another TV, record player. Yeah, chart and cart. Comfy looking stools. Bishop. Coin slot down there. Alright, I guess I will play with that. Ah, excellent. Glad I didn't spend that key yet. Got a wireless. What's this thing? Is it this guy? It's not a mortar and pestle, is it? Alright, well I gotta play with this thing since I've never done it before. So let's give Alzara a go. Oof. Damn.
And as it was foretold, I am awakened at the sound of a dropping coin. You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara. And I suspect you wish me to look into your future. The image is becoming clear. I see a boy standing on a shore of white sand. He is looking for something he was told he would not find. I see a black cat tied to a red flag. I hear the wind blowing, but the flag does not stir. I see a door marked by a rogue moon. A door that is always locked, yet has no key. It is the door you have been searching for, yet will not find. A lost room beyond the dark waters. What you have heard here has been foreseen by the great Alzara. Until the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing more to say.
Wow. That was not what I expected. I wonder if I should have written some of that down. So Rumpus room. Alzara. He says not going to well, he said that I'm searching for the door and I'm not going to find it. I've seen the door, but although it wasn't really a door, it was just a... Yeah, not going to find the door. He sees a black cat tied to a red flag. He sees a boy on a shore of white sand. I didn't retain a great deal more than that. All right. So he also says that I can't. He has nothing more to say until the dawn of the next day. Were these lights this bright the whole time? I don't know. Perhaps they were. Alright, I guess I am going north. Is this doing anything for me, this compass? It's supposed to more often give me rooms the point north. I don't want the Great Hall until I've got the foyer. I guess the gym isn't totally awful. I'm sort of tempted to redraw though, since I don't want any of these. I gotta think about it. Maybe I will take the gym. No, I think I'm gonna redrawing. Alright, I'll take the archives. Yeah, in we go. We are at rank 6. Do I need anything at rank 6? I have so many pages now. Oh, there it is. Rank 6. Yes, I need space 5 most of all. The easternmost space. Where am I? Oh, yes, so I want to go east. Yeah, while I'm here, I also want to... I think there's a T in here. Stag without... Wait. East of center. Where is my chart? There it is. Oh yeah, so I think it's a E in here. Stage without stag. Yeah. Bookmark in there. Bookmark in there. Oh, it's loud in here. Alright, yes, I wanted to look at the... Yeah, it's this I wanted to look at, but this is not. This is a newspaper clipping. I thought it might be part of that book that I saw down in the precipice. Unfortunately not. What have we got here? Oh, the broken lever. Yep, okay. I wonder if I'll start to pick that up more often now that I've used it once. I wonder if it might be coded that way. Alright. The courtyard, I don't think that has pictures, and I want pictures. So I'm going to take the lab. I know this has pictures. Alright, we've got coat or something. And... where's our other picture? It's probably right in front of me. Ah, there. Coast. And coat. So we have an S here. Button. There we go. So we have an S here. So yeah, it does look like it is gates. I mean, what else could it be? It can't be a consonant. Gates. Gets. Gates. And goots. Goats. No, it's gotta be gates, right? Is that the first coat picture that I've seen? Maybe not. Alright, I guess we're gonna do an experiment. I don't think there's anything else to do in here. I guess we can look at the research logs. Successful triggers 0 on day 12. That was disappointing, wasn't it? I wouldn't mind the archive floor plan now, since I've got the archives. Alright, experiment setup. Why does it say continue with experiment? Oh. Each time you eat an apple, I think that's unlikely. Each time you unlock, I don't think I'll write the notes. Each time you unlock or bypass a security door. Each time you find some trash while digging. I don't think any of these are likely this time. Gain 1. I wonder if I cancel, will I get the same options the next time? I don't know. 1 key for every 2 hallways in your house. 3 aquariums to Daddy's draft pool. Oh, that's kind of wild. Gain 1 key, 1 gem, or 1 die randomly. I guess that one this time. I don't feel like any of these are likely. I don't have a shovel, so I don't want that. I don't know. I guess this. I don't think it's going to. I don't think it's going to trigger. Okay, this was talking about the other email thing. Still, I've never managed to get Steam to this room, so I can't use this. Oh, do we have any chess pieces? They're not pawns, are they? I don't think so. I don't think there's a chess piece here. Right, north. My steps are getting short. Billiard room gives me keys. I don't really need keys. Security lets me view the inventory. I don't think that's valuable now either. Should I do Lucky Dip? Let's do Lucky Dip. What are we going to get? Oh! We've never had this. A short staircase leads down to below ground... a short staircase leads down to this below ground cellar, revealing an impressive collection of bottles from every respectable vintage of the last 200 years. To the seasoned wine aficionado, the labels displayed here would indicate a preference for prioritizing extravagance and rarity over quality. Right. Yeah, unlock or bypass a security door. Which I don't think is going to happen. Okay, wine cellar. Do I need these? I've got L. Plain and pain, yeah. Plenty of wine. There's a digging spot in here. I'll note that down. Digging with spade. Wine cellar. Okay, I get 3 gems. There's this coat of arms here with the holly, the swan, the spades, And 12, 13. I think if anything is a clue here, it's that Roman numeral. I guess I'll write it down. Wine cellar. We have a coat of arms with a knight helmet. Holly and stripes. Swan and 2 spades. And that's the card kind of spade. Two curly things on the side. And the year MCC XIII, which I believe is 1213. Okay, and I left a space here because I was going to draw it, but I don't want to draw it. Okay. I guess that's it for the wine cellar. That's... well, it was 3 gems. 3 gems is nice. And somewhere to dig, but sort of expected more. I have to wonder if I'm missing something, like if something's interactable. Can I get sloshed? I don't think anything is interactive here. Alright, let's move on then. So back to the archives. And I guess I'll go north. Lockpick? Yes. Cloister is way too expensive on step. Oh, Rotunda. Oh. Can rotate. Well, I've never had it. I have to have it. That's almost on my steps, though. Let's learn about it. A circular chamber with a domed ceiling, adorned with an array of mechanical gears. In the center of the room, a stone podium serves as a central pivot point for the chamber's true purpose, rotation. A fitting function for a room named Rotunda, which means clockwise room, in Eragon. Okay. Let's go in. Do I have any chess pieces? Whoa, neat. It looks like there is nothing here other than it's a room which I guess can face all 4 ways. Okay. What's the point? I mean, it's neat, I guess, but I don't really see the point. It's sort of just like a passageway, except you have to leave it in that position until you enter it again. So it seems worse than the passageway, yet it's more expensive. There's got to be more to this than I see. But what? I don't see the point. Quick. I don't mind. Let's use a key. Oh. Oh. Okay. From here, we can rotate things on the way out. I should pay attention to what's on this page whenever I see it, on the drafting page. I don't want the Great Hall. I can't see that. I do have money. Yeah, let's get the Commissary, I guess. I'm low on cash, though. I suppose before I leave, let's spin. Pick the lock. Is the breaker box useful for me this time? I can turn the lights of the darkroom. I haven't even killed the lights of the darkroom, so I don't think that'll help me. The courtyard might have a shovel, I guess. That's too expensive. I guess I'm going to take the utility closet and just not go in. Do I need any letters here? It'll be rank 8. No, I don't. I do need a letter far top right, which I think will be E. So I could rotate this and try to get up there. Does not give me many steps. I am hurting for steps. Give me a shovel. Come on, give me a shovel. You give me a sledgehammer, but I don't think I've got anything to do with it. Yeah, I can't dig. There's no chest pieces here. Yeah, the green rooms are in a bad state of repair. The groundskeeper needs to do his work. Okay, so I want to get up there. I don't have a need for gems right now. I've got so many gems. I could do with a freezer. That would be nice. Do I want to gamble? I do want to gamble, because I've got another chance from there. Good. That works. There's no chest piece here, I think. I don't see one, at least. Okay, into the conference room. I'm down to 7 steps. It's looking dire. Got my key. Not that I need it. This spot is rank 8. It's a T according to my notes. Plants without plan. So yes, it's a T. I don't think I've got anything to pick up right now. I've already read all these notes, haven't I? That's a fake code, and this is... Yes, put everything in the office. So this way I want to get a room with a letter and ideally a pawn as well. Lockpick? No. Alright, use the key. Guest bedroom. Is that going to have a chest piece? Order currency. I need to look up in my notes. Can I launder currency into steps? So 5 coins to switch gems and coins. No point. 5 coins to switch gems and keys. It would give me keys, but I don't have enough steps. 10 coins to switch keys and coins. That's no point at all. And getting steam to it, I have a note. Getting steam to it is something I want to do. I don't know if there would be a chess piece in there. I'm going to pick one of these. I don't know if there's a chess piece in either, but steps would be nice to have, so that is tipping my hand. Come on, give me a chess piece. Alright, we've got pictures at least. We've got crate and I guess create? It's going to be create and crate. So as predicted, that is an E. Not the guest bedroom in a while, I think. Sinclair. We don't know who this is from. Can't read it. Just wanted to write you a quick note thanking you for the weekend. I had a thrilling time on the hunt with Lord Evanson, whose peculiar personality somewhat made up for your own absence. I also got to appreciate your new game in the billiard room. It's been ages since I've seen blah 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 blah. Mathematical. Yeah. Okay. I do not see a... oh! Pawn. So we are in very top right. Pawn. There. So I've seen pawn, bishop, knight, and rook. So I'm still looking for king and queen. I've got one of everything else. At least one of everything else. No, oh, graphical glitch. No lore for me. And dog. Alright, it got me 10 steps though. That's nice. I guess I may as well just try and open every door that I have access to. Lockpick? No. Try again. No, try again. Okay. I don't think I have much use for the den. I've already got 7 gems, nothing to do with them. Security would let me know if I've picked anything up. 6 gems. 6 steps for something here. I guess I want things that are free. I'll take this. I don't know if there's a chess piece. I guess I gotta go in to find out. This is a W, isn't it? Wheat and heat. That one, I feel like I was on the edge of that for so long, but it just didn't, penny didn't drop. May as well grab the gem. I'm looking for a chess piece. Pawn. Okay. Pawn. Yeah, I can't go to the antechamber. Okay, back through the courtyard, back through the rotunda to the commissary. See if we can buy something. Oh, maybe I could get a shovel. Maybe I should have gone in here earlier. Chess piece for me. Paint, pint. Where am I? Middle. Paint, pint. A, yes. Diamonds, like in the Rumpus room. 20 and 21, we're not there yet. Alright, what do you got for me? So the salt shaker gives me steps when... do I get a screen to confirm? I do want a shovel. I'm going to click on that. Ah, you do not get a confirmation step. And I don't think I need to spend anything else. I suppose I got nothing else to spend my money on, I think. Let's look at the map. I guess it's possible that I find a kitchen and I can spend my coins on something there. So... Let's just see if I've written down all these prices. There is Commissary. 1 gem, 3 coins. Salt shaker, 5 coins. 1 key, 10 coins. Yeah. They have all that. And was there a chess piece hiding on a shelf, perhaps? It appears not, to my eye. Some coffee. Alright, north. What am I hoping for? Oh, I would like to go back to the courtyard and dig. But I don't want to spend the steps going back and forth. Oh, come on, lockpick. It's my last key. The cloister is too expensive. The drawing room is too expensive. I want the free room. Oh. So this is full of locked doors, and I don't have any more keys. I do have the lockpick. So, should I go in? Yeah, I'm gonna. Alright, we can pick that one. Oh, it's different. Do I need the letter? I'm expecting a U. It's a house without hose. So that left door, that had a lever last time. Or perhaps the room is rotated and it was this door. Shit. Damn it. My lockpicking skills are not on point today. Oh. Just terrible effort there, Simon. Okay. 2 out of 6. Alright, these coins will mean that I can afford a key. And I'm curious to open that door. Curious enough to spend the steps on it. Because I want to know if the layout of this room is always the same. I should have tried the lockpick again, just in case. Ah. Okay, so the layout appears to be randomized. Laboratory, garage. Where is it? It must be around here somewhere. Great Hall, there it is. Randomized. So, yes, yeah, let's try picking them. Still seems too difficult. So I guess one of them, at random, is going to have, the lever. Oh, good. I've only got 4 steps left. How was my soil here? Because this seems like really nice stuff to dig up. Oh. We're not on the wing, so I don't even have a measure. Ah, nothing there. Man, I did me well on keys. So I've got 4, 3, 2, 1, but I think it's going to be game over if I go there. 3 rotates. 2, 1. I could explore one more room. It feels like it's not even worth it. I suppose there's a small chance that I find some food in the Great Hall. So let's try these doors. Nothing in there. Nothing in there, wow. Oh. I sort of didn't expect that. So this time, there was no lever. And, last time I got a passage to, a door that I could not open. Ah, sure, I've never seen this, but I can't afford it. I can't afford either of these. It's the library, and can I request a book before it kicks me out? I cannot. Alright, I've used all my steps. So yeah, went underground this time. But didn't have a great deal of luck in the house. I got so many gems. Alright, yes, east-facing villa. Might be the first time I've had that. I think I had a west-facing villa once. Maybe I've got that backwards. 26 rooms, rank 9, 59 steps, 5 items found, 4 new rooms. That was the Hovel, the Rotunda, the Rumpus room, and is it counting the spare bedroom, maybe? It has a new name, so perhaps it is. No, it never counted the funeral parlor as one, I think. Right, so what am I missing here? Rotunda. Oh, the wine cellar. Rotunda, wine cellar, Rumpus room. Oh, why am I lost again? Rotunda, wine cellar, Rumpus room. Maybe I did count that the first time I counted. I don't know whether the last... Oh, and the Hovel. Right. Yeah, alright, that's it for now. I don't know if I'll play again today. Yeah, it was interesting to go underground. I've got this new puzzle. I still need to find a king and a queen. I wonder if there was a queen in her ladyship's chamber. Or I wonder if you need a certain caliber of room to line up with a certain spot on the map. Oh, I also wonder if the locations of the pieces change day to day, and you need to enter it in the puzzle underground on the day when it's valid. Alright, well, I guess next time I'm in the house, I'll look and see if any of those change. If they all seem to be the same every time, then, well, then I guess that'll be the answer to the question. Alright, well, till next time.